My research is in mathematical logic, and I think the funnest way to get an idea for this area of research is to try your hand at some of those tricky logic puzzles I'm sure a lot of you have seen on social media, for example. And I say fun, I'm sure if you've tried them, you'll agree they're pretty maddening as well. And for me personally, my first introduction to a puzzle that required a lot of subtle thinking was something called the Muddy Children puzzle. If you've never seen it, I would strongly recommend looking it up and giving it a try. But yeah, I'm prepared to admit I lost some sleep over that puzzle, and the thing I found particularly frustrating about it was how hard I found it to clearly approach it and actually communicate what I thought was a solution to others, or even prove that it was a solution. And this is where mathematical logic comes in. So in this context of solving puzzles, I think it's useful to compare it to a GPS navigation system. Imagine you're in a big city, you want to get from the starting point to the destination, and without having a clear picture in your mind of the layout of the city, there's a good chance you'll get lost and meander pretty aimlessly. So a GPS navigation system will give you clear steps, or what we like to call an algorithm, to going from the start to the end in the most efficient manner. Now, we can think of our minds or human thought as a big city, and we want to get from, in the case of a logic puzzle, the problem statement, which is our start, to the solution, which is our end. I guess the paths we take there will correspond to the different lines of thinking or reasoning that we take. So mathematical logic gives us a framework to describe an algorithm to actually get an efficient path from the start to the end, disregarding, false or irrelevant paths or lines of reasoning. And yeah, so my particular research looks at constructing these algorithms for specific maps of thought and actually implementing them in a computer. Thank you.